So boom, my nigga on live, man. I can't find out what this Georgia is, but I found out what a lot of this shit. See, I just ain't take time to do it before I left. And I know just what I said it was gonna be is what it is, man. I ain't through. I got to goddamn get through this shit. Man, this shit, this shit is something serious, man. I hope my homegirl come in, man. Carol, we be goddamn studying this shit, man. Told her I ain't been asleep. I told this shit got me fucked up. This research shit, man. They ought to pay me the research, dog. Cause I can't go to sleep. I got a one track mind of this shit. Man, I'm finna fuck y'all up with this shit. How is that South Italy? Cause they said that little tip right there, I'm gonna show you what South Italy had. Yup, that's them around the thing, like I said. That's them around the motherfucker. Them that's supposed to be the magnetic rock. I got them. I got them. Shout out to motherfucking ATL. Shout out to Peace Mill. And shout out to Truth Out Loud. So we started this journey right here together, my nigga. And I told y'all I wasn't gonna start trying to figure this motherfucking map out, dog. Man, ATF deciphered some of the shit, but we was over there like in America and Florida and all that shit. We know what all that is. But I was getting ready to go to prison. I said, man, y'all stay on this shit and decipher this old my nigga. Man, this was serious shit right here, man. This some serious shit right here, man. This some serious shit right here. Let me see. I did it zoom in and zoom out, but you can see the land. You should be able to see the same land. Zoom in on it. That's CHOPPAZ. That's Southern Italy. Now, how that Southern Italy? Watch this. How that Southern Italy? You see what I see that? Right above that line that's going across it is right up below that line. See, it's in what I call the South, and they said it is South Italy. See how they playing with y'all, man? See how they playing with y'all, dog? Oh boy. Forehead sweating like a motherfucker, man. Look at what I'm showing you. To the ones that come in here and be peeping and shit. They look right, come from the cross right there in the middle on. See, that's why I said we gotta have a middle east, a middle south, a middle north, and a middle west too. How the fuck they just gonna have a middle east? That's how they killing us, dog. We got the old dog. I got the old. Whew. I gotta go find out what that is right there. But what I'm showing you right here is how is that? I'm showing why this. Go look it up. Y'all go look it up. Go look it up. Anybody in the chat. See this like this. Yeah, you come on here. You gotta work over here. You gotta work over here. You gotta work over here. Go look that shit up. Capo, there it is right there. That's Southern Italy, nigga. So how that South Italy? So you see why it's South? Why I told you Africa is located. They sit right up over Africa right here. This Africa down here. This them right here. And they call it Southern. The motherfucking South. Why I told y'all, man. These whole usurp shit. They all over. They all down on our side. See? All down on our side. See? Mm, 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 mm. Let's zoom in tight. Boom. Go look it up. You gotta zoom it. You gotta zoom it all the way back out. I'm zooming in the middle. I'm in the middle of it. The ice wall is on the outside of it, man. The ice wall is on the outside of it. I'm zooming in and getting the names and deciphering the names off the map. Italy right there, man. You see this right here, man? I'm in the center of this motherfucking map. I'm in the center of this motherfucking map, man. And right over there, you see right where we at right there? Right, come right from there, red. Now you see how close we is up to where this middle at, where this magnetic rock supposed to be at. And I'm showing you that's Italy, nigga. I can show you a big ass white wall on the outside of this bitch. I'm in the center of this whole dog. Deciphering. Yeah, that's what I come to decipher, nigga. That's what I come to the cipher to do. To decipher, nigga. I'm a decipher, nigga. With this was. So I gotta remember what this was. So I told it, oh, Sassy, oh, yes, help me out too. Gotta go and gotta type it in. It goes to where that shit was at. This shit was still in Italy. This in the mountain. This in the mountains of Italy right here. This in the mountains of Italy. Man, okay, all right, well, I'm trying to show y'all what I'm trying to locate these old. So the magnetic rock probably where all our goddamn gold and everything at, where they goddamn, they were dumping everything off at right here. This where they meet up at. The European and the Englishman. That's why I told y'all we gotta have a middle. What they talking middle? We gotta have a middle south. See, you gotta have a middle west and a middle motherfucking north and a middle motherfucking east. In the Middle East, one playing all these games and usurp this man because they just told you it's south. I just showed you it's south over here. After the south, I keep showing y'all this shit every day. And I supposed to been doing this. But if I ain't get locked up, I would have been broke this code before I left here, but I had to take a 5 year break up through there. And I come back and I'm still showing y'all the same shit. And this shit fucking me up because what I thought it was gonna be is what the fuck it is, dog. And I'm finna fuck y'all up with this shit. I'm finna fuck y'all up with this shit. Fuck myself up with it anyway. It was something else with us. I went in. I had to get up right. Oh man. And see that's that side over there. So I went on this little green side on this side. Where I went in at. Let me see if I go where I went in at right there. Right there. See where that at? Boom. See where I'm at? Right on the point of that tip. The tip of that star coming out the middle. See where I'm at? See where I'm at? Right there. Boom. You see that shit said pick me long high? Go type it in. That's why I had to stop, my nigga. I had to stop right here, my nigga. Cause this where they come over into the west. This our side over here. This the west, my nigga. I told y'all these old playing real hard, my nigga. Mm, mm, mm. I gotta go in and show y'all what the fuck come over. Somebody got the boom first. One girl got the boom, my nigga. I ain't studying this shit. And you got both of them hoes in that castle. You got that Anglo and you got the motherfucking Persian, Vladimir vampires, Dracula in that castle. Because Prince Charles said he a direct descendant of Vladimir Impaler. Vladimir Impaler is the real life Dracula, nigga. These hoes been feasting off our ass for too motherfucking long. I told you them hoes went in there and usurped. Them hoes came in and usurped out there. So I'm showing you them hoes on the wrong side of the goddamn map. That's why they started and put it in there and spent it. They don't never want you to understand this shit. And that Mercator map, I could never understand. It got 4 lands around this motherfucking. It got 4 lands around this motherfucking so-called magnetic rock. Man, this is what the fuck these hoes had, bro. They location in them hoes sitting right up on your nose. I told you it was gonna be there, and I know this shit was gonna be right there, man. I know that shit was gonna be right there, man. Then they start trying to, if I go back and show y'all on the Mercator map, as you continue to look at it and continue to look at it, they start disappearing this land right here. On the Mercator map, they start disappearing that motherfucker. On the Mercator map, they start disappearing that motherfucker. Let me show y'all this land right here. That land right there to the right. Right there. Close to that land right there where I just told y'all. That's it. They start disappearing. I said something special about that land, dog, and they don't want you to know what's going on, my nigga. They playing real raw right here, my nigga. Right there. Zoom out. Right there. Right there. You see where that's at? That's the land they started trying to disappear. They disappeared that land off the McKay. They started disappearing that land, dog. I said, I'm gonna figure out what that land is. I told y'all I was gonna figure out. Then I started trying to translate this bitch like it was in Latin, but this bitch is in, I think this bitch is in Spanish, like yeah, I think these them Roman motherfucking Spaniards, these so-called Spaniard motherfucking mouth makers right here, the ones from down right off from there wrong. Cause them the ones that claim to have a little black blood in you and all that old bullshit and still pray to the black done and all that old bullshit. These hoes sitting right next to that so-called magnetic pole. Ain't no fucking magnetic pole, man. This shit crazy. You know what up for here? Tap me in and show respect right quick. That was up, my nigga. See, man, I told y'all, my nigga, I was gonna find out what that land was right there. That motherfucker just what I said it was, bro. It's that same area that they had on that Mercator map, and they started disappearing that land. If you used to be in my chat, man, when I be doing this shit. And I had to take a break till I came back, my nigga. But I told my nigga truth out loud and ATF I was gonna stop fucking with the map till I figure this bitch out, my nigga. If I appreciate you coming through, my nigga. Look at that shit right there, my nigga. Look, man, get the fuck out of me, bitch. Fuck that up, get off me. Look at that, boom. See that? That's southern Italy right there, dog. That's southern Italy. That's why I go do my own shit. That's southern Italy right there, dog. That's the tip. Why this? Boom. This side over here, you see I told y'all to make that cross and distinguish east, south, north, and west. See why I told y'all to do that shit? Cause that's where I'm at with it. And I'm finna go ahead and decipher some more lands. I'm finna go ahead and do through some more. I usually like to do shit on live, but I can't get my goddamn. I got my editor, but I can't get my motherfucker over here at the screen right, man. If I can share the screen and do this shit. That's why I'm taking these screenshots doing this shit. So all I want to do is get it out. I gotta find out what land that is right there. What you think of this site? There's gonna be a connection in the east right there, from the east to the Indian and all that shit gonna be right over in there. That's Italy right there. And I got to goddamn show y'all. I got to show y'all. Boy, I got to show y'all goddamn what I found right here. This shit right here. That shit right there. The other land in the south. In middle south. I told you we're gonna find middle. Now that's middle south, nigga. That's middle south. These hoes floating on the goddamn. These hoes floating over the goddamn. These hoes floating over the souls of our ancestors, my nigga, in that goddamn so-called. They can tell you. Got a nigga talking about a motherfucking globe, nigga. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. And they just told on themselves when they said that was South Italy. How that's the southern end of Italy? Over to the right south. Oh, okay. You call it South Italy. I know that. Yeah, I know that right. It's in the south. The middle east usurped the south. Man, I can't believe all that shit I've been talking on goddamn this study every day. Every day. This every day for years. Keep proving. I can't get that. Why I can't stop. That's why I can't stop. How am I stopping? I keep on tapping in, man. All right, my nigga, appreciate it. Man, goddamn. That right there, man. When I show y'all these motherfucking black ass folks out there, and then they supposed to be pygmies and shit. I told those land of the pygmy when we smell all that. They told on they stuff. They can't take it back, dog. All they can do is distort and try to hide their location, man. Then they said Italy was lit in a motherfucker. Not only hiding that little point that they show you that shit right above Africa, now they show you this little point and made a painting out of Michelangelo finger. It made that was a Michelangelo finger, and God probably touching his son's finger to make the finger. That's how they made it look. That's how they invented it looking. Now they make it seem like it's sitting over there and they ain't got shit. Man, the folk got so much shit up in that motherfucker with goddamn chain, man. So, man, this ain't we. I ain't on the American side. I'm still on the other side of the motherfucking. I'm still on the other side of the goddamn Atlantic. The Ethiopian Ocean. Cause that Pacific Ocean shit is bullshit. Said the Midwest and the South. Yeah, the Midwest and the South. Yeah. That's how it is on this map. If you look at it, North America, half of North America already used to it, but the line come across that bitch. And see, this the line coming back towards the west, right there, with these degrees there, with this 84, 83, 82 shit that right there. You see that shit said Pygmy Long Eye. Yeah, that shit, man, that shit right next to this goddamn pole in the center where they told me talking about it's supposed to be a North Pole. There ain't no goddamn North Pole. It's the center of the motherfucking earth, man. And they got the names of these lands. I'm going to find the names of these lands all around in it. But I couldn't do it. When I tried to decipher that shit off the Mercator map, I couldn't do it. For some reason, I probably wasn't in tune enough. When I ran across this map, I know this map was going to goddamn set me free from it. Man, that shit crazy. Then I got to go ahead and get through. I got to go ahead and get through. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Man, I can't believe this shit. This shit just what I said was, man, I told you that's the man that got that to make me think. And see, that's what England, that's where the Royal Island sitting. That's where they sitting at right there. That's where they meet. England and all that shit. England versus the European, that's central location right there. Why wouldn't it be central? Why wouldn't that be the central location? And they branch out in rings. Man, that shit crazy. Oh. Myself out, and I had a feeling I knew that would, especially that land that started disappearing right there. I said, man, somebody they land, they trying to hide that motherfucker. It's too late. They started trying to hide that bitch and all kinds of things. Right, trying to hide that little land right there. Now I got all this shit on my video. I go back at everything I'm saying. I can match up what I've said back there all the way up to now. Man, I'm on a learning experience, man, a life journey, nigga. These old played us like some motherfuckers. And then the magnetic rock right in the middle. That's supposed to be the magnetic rock right in the middle of that bitch. That probably all this magnetic. Probably all the motherfucking metals y'all stole in that big gold up in that bitch. They got that bitch surrounded up in that hole. With them niggas right there, man, and Colombo come down. So that probably where that nigga stopped at first. He come out of Spain over from Italy across this way. I gotta find. Oh yeah, I did go in there and see what the fuck that was. Hold up, I did go. Hold up, I went in. I think I went in there too. Hold up, I went in that motherfucker right there too. Hold up. Is that why? Hold up. I went in that bitch too. Hold on, that's Capo. So when I went to Capo, boom. That's when I went to Capo, right there. Boom, zoomed in on Capo, boom. Then I started looking at this, where I get this from. Boom. That's right there. I zoomed in on that picture. I zoomed in and got some on that bitch. I ain't take the screenshot. I gotta go back to work, y'all. Cause I found that shit right there. It was a part of the goddamn, yeah. I should have been taking screen, yeah. I missed some shit, y'all. I missed some screenshots. I missed some screenshot. That shit right there, I know what that is right there already too. All that shit in it, man. And it's splitting the goddamn from goddamn south to east. They usurp some of the south. Like I told y'all. Like I told y'all. I'm gonna go back and discover and goddamn. Hold on. Let me take y'all in and show y'all this motherfucker. I see what you showing, my nigga. America is the middle of the earth and the Midwest is the middle of the map. The Midwest is the middle of the map. Our answer, the middle of the map. This map right here, America ain't the middle of the earth, man. Those giant Elliot said, according to who got down drawing the bitch, you can put America in the middle. You can put America in the middle and draw your own map. You can put them in the middle. I'm saying according to what they've been putting out in the world right here. What's around this motherfucker right here, dog? This Italy right here with it, but all this supposed to be the North Pole, man. So I go and get the 1587 Monte map and go find the same location that they had on the Mercator map when they was showing that little weak ass motherfucking magnetic rock shit and them little 4 islands around it with the pygmy, all that shit. Yeah, this the same motherfucking location because you go straight up out of that motherfucker and go hit that so-called Bering Strait, but it's a Nyan Strait. And them are Nyack Eskimos, Mongolians. That's why they all off of Mexico, all this shit with all these Mongolians running this shit from the east, my nigga. These Mongolians running this shit from the east, my nigga. That's why all the technology and everything coming from the east, man. Letting them Anglos run this shit. They got them in cahoots right there. Europeans and motherfucking Englishmen. The motherfucking Anglo-Saxons and the Mongolians. They came down and usurped land and started talking about we in the sky and all this shit. I gotta do it, ladies, bitch. Now to do exactly what I'm doing. You'll see all this shit. You put America and Southern America, so you gonna okay. But Joe Giant Elliott was showing how they be splicing goddamn or how they be splicing one side to the other with the Pacific shit. But the Pacific, when I said I'm Japan on this map sitting they said Japan. I'm gonna see. I think Japan supposed to sit in the Pacific. I think don't Japan know why supposed to sit in the Pacific? Hmm. So why I find that motherfucker right? So that Pacific right there with Japan. What I'm talking about. And show y'all these long hot motherfucker, man. Go show y'all these long hot motherfuckers. Crank your motherfucking ass up. Crank up, bitch. This bitch done went out. Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. I'm gonna show y'all when I put that shit in. I'm gonna show y'all what it got down. What part of I had to just walk away from the screen, my nigga. Oh, this shit. I wanna see this right here. This what part I ain't went no far. I ain't go no far. Let me see that goddamn girl. Gotta get the green screen shit off this bitch. Go there like that. That's what I typed in. I've been doing everything on map. I don't do them with just backspace. You know, putting everything, show it to me on the map. Then I ain't clicked on shit. I stop right there. Now that's the land right here. That's the land right there, what I just showed. Right there in that center of that bitch. So that what we gonna call that? I told you I was gonna go find our middle. That's Middle West. That's Middle West right there. So I'm showing y'all the four corners of the earth, man. I ain't. You know what I'm talking about? I've been doing this shit. You don't come through. You gotta come through, man. You gotta come through. I showed you what I'm on, man. I'm showing you the four corners of the earth, bro. I'm showing you the four corners of the earth. Africa sit in the south. South America sit in the west. And the east is the Mongolians. And the north is those motherfucking Neanderthals. So I'm showing you the whole melanated side of the earth. You understand what I'm showing you, man? I'm showing you the whole melanated side of the earth, of the world. The whole melanated side from Africa to South America. I call it Aramaica. I'm trying to say, then they stood they shit up and spent you around on a ball. This a top view right here, man. Yeah, melanated beings. That means from Africa, from Canaan all the way back over to Canada. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you. Let me put it on this goddamn big computer. Man, I'm gonna goddamn stop my little goddamn what I had going on. But I'm gonna go to, I just type it on my phone. I can do that on my phone. We got mountains, reasons around this bitch. Hold up. Go on, I need to start another one. I'm gonna go get that goddamn. Hey, some Monte milk. We go get this bitch. Nigga won't lay this bitch down. I'm saying we on the same page now, but you thinking I'm on some crazy shit, cause you coming in the middle of the movie, dog. Know what I'm saying? We saying the same thing now, but I've been explaining this shit for about a week, and if you had been on, you'll be in the same spot where I'm at with it. I ain't trying to. I'm trying to try to show you what I'm trying to show you, man. I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to show you. They showing they got to split in half just like I draw it on my own shit. I got a video. Hold up. Give me this motherfucking map round. Give me this motherfucking map round. Let me show you what I'm talking about. What the fuck I'm at? Turn that green screen shit off. Then I just made a clip. I ain't want to make no motherfucking clip. That shit damn shit on clip. Why I did? Put that up there. go down, do that. Put that up there. Go. Now watch this on. Watch this on. I'm gonna show you. Got the map here. The ice ring, everything, wherever the war came in earlier, the ice ring, all that good shit. These the continents of the earth right here. Go get this hoe. And see this motherfucker here let you zoom all the way in, my nigga. This bitch wanna take a year and a day to do some shit, man. I ain't got time for this shit, man. Every time nigga don't be trying to ride, the fuck y'all got going on? Bring that map on up on, man. There it is. That map on up on, man. Stop playing with a nigga, man. That map on, stop playing with a nigga, man. Why did? Come on, man. Shit. Alright. Alright. 4 corners. You see them 4 corners on that motherfucker? The motherfuckers in the east, they already claimed all this shit over here. Why did they blow this hole up? Blow this hole up. See how he blowing that hole up? See how I'm blowing that hole up? See that cross? See how that cross right there? See, ain't no water on top of your head. Ain't no water on top of your head. This how this shit lays down right here, bro. There's a cross. That's the middle. That's the center right there. And on the Mercator map, they say that's a goddamn magnetic rock. You know that. On the Mercator map, they say it's a magnetic rock. I don't give a fuck if it's magnetic. What the fuck it is? I want to know what's going on. This the cross right here. So this left corner right here, this tie right here on this left top, the left top side, that's the north. That's the north. Can't you see? Can't you see that right there? That's Japan. That's Japan sitting right there. That's Japan sitting right there. So this was the Japan. I don't know how Japan sitting right there, but that's where it at. But they ain't how it show it to us. See how we gonna bust them up in this right here? That'll be goddamn Canada and all that shit coming down in that bitch. Don't ask me what Alaska got, cause they ain't got it. I don't know, cause they said some shit covered with ice, and this shit ain't covered with ice. Green ain't supposed to be green, but it's covered in ice, all that. But this is the Americas right here, bro. That little part right here is America. I can zoom in and show you America. I just go in and show you South America. This South America and America right here, bro. This right here, see right that line right there, just like you said, the mid, see how they come across the middle of North America right there, coming straight across right there. Boom. Right across there. Oh, you can't see me. Right across there. See that right there? That's Mesoamerica right there, man. That's Florida. Right in there where I'm going right there, that's Florida right in there. That's Florida. That's Florida. That's Mesoamerica. That's South America down here. But it sits in the west. But it sits in the west. See, it sits in the west. Christopher Columbus came from over here. He sailed west. He sailed west to come get that dope. We in the western world. It ain't straight across over there. The west is this corner down here. That's the west. And next door is other melanated motherfuckers over here in the south. See this corner over here? This the south. And these motherfuckers out of place because they can't cross this bitch. But y'all think this motherfucker right here stand up, but they coming across from Canaan to Canada. They coming over on our side of the motherfucking earth. Melanated people's on this side. This is southwestern. We southwesterners. Melanated people's here. That shit over there is east, and that shit over there is north. And then you got the geographical locations of where motherfuckers supposed to be at. Them got the Anglo-Saxons come from over here. Them Mongolians come from over here. Africans come from over here. And this is the land over here. And these niggas playing games, cause they always play games. When we come into the middle east, I just showed you that shit's still in the south. I just showed you that shit still in the south. I just showed you them goddamn screenshots where I just took my time to blow this up. Cause guess what? This bitch blow all the way up, my nigga. Guess what? My nigga, and you can go get these names and go decipher this shit for your motherfucking self. Cause Fed, I always do it the same motherfucking way, my nigga. Ain't nothing changed. I ain't got nothing to hide. You can go goddamn get on your computer. Or you get on your phone and blow this shit up and decipher the names on these lands and figure this bitch out just like I done did. Cause I done dreamed about this shit for 5 years, nigga. And come home, everything I thought was gonna be what I thought was gonna be, falling right in place, my nigga. That's Italy sitting right next to the magnetic rock, my nigga. Ain't no North Pole, ain't no going up, no motherfucker coming from over top out here. Nah, man, you gotta get that shit all the way out. Just can't say, yeah, I think it's flat out. You gotta get that shit all the way up out here and go to the site and this shit, bro. This motherfucker blow all the way up. Anybody can go do the same thing I'm doing, dog. Anybody can go do the same thing I've been doing, dog. Yeah, that's why nigga been following my lead with nigga. I was talking about the really shit, and I'm still on my Selena shit. Everything I said, I'm standing on all that shit till a nigga debunk my shit, nigga. I'm showing you this shit. Now what the fuck is it? I'm showing this Africa right here. They go Africa shit right up on this. That's Asia. This Africa. That is split from the east to the south. Africa sits in the south, dog. I'm showing you. Boom. Right here. Let me show you this thing here. See right there? That's the shit I just showed you right there. What that's Italy right there. See all that right there? That's green and what else? What else that shit? Why when they want to look up all that shit and see all this Africa, that's them floating around with they so-called Middle West, but this Africa over here, all this Africa, India, all that shit. Watch me show you. Boom. Raise that bitch up tight. Let it go down, son. Let it go down, son. See that? It's Africa. See it? You see the shape of Africa right there? That's Africa. This is the northwest tip of Africa right here. The northwest tip of Africa right here. They how they show it to us on the map. See that all this right, but all that shit right there with all that, that's them. The Asians, see all that shit they fake break you out with, it's all that they shit. European, all that shit that what they played up over Africa right there, and they on our side of the motherfucking earth. That's how they usurp it, my nigga. I'm finna decipher some more of this shit. I'm finna decipher some more of this shit. I was doing it on my phone though, but I had wanted to show y'all them pigments of Yola where I got the head that I ain't racist. This is what I want to click on. I want to look at this shit. So this that land. This that land right next to this what I call Middle South. See, I'm a own motherfucking nation, Mother Nation, 3GD. I'm on my own shit, nigga. If I go to the grave and got number two niggas in the nation with me, this my nation. I'm going on what I know, dog. Now I just went and found these folk right next to that magnetic rock. First thing came up with these motherfuckers, long high. Type it up, long high. I got knowledge too. I respect you too. Yeah, almost got them put the camera over here and do like this on you. Like him. See this right here? Yeah, I got knowledge before Google. Fuck Google, nigga. I'm an encyclopedia, nigga. Yeah, I told you all you want to do about it. I know you. I use all with y'all the time. This encyclopedia Britannica, nigga. So I'm talking about these maps and shit. I be stealing out of books that they got them. They getting rid of books and shit. See these maps and shit. See all this shit. This ain't nothing but a little something I just got made across the bed, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Google don't tell me shit. Google just lead me in the direction I need to get to. Yeah, Google just lead me to the direction. I research, nigga. Stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me, man. I ain't trying to get into no respect for this and all this old shit. You know what I'm saying? Step on off, man. I ain't got time to play with you, man. I ain't trying to play with you. To my Google. I know you got to research, man. You don't know what. I got time to play. I got time for that, dog. It's old school shit, dog. Going back and forth. Look at these pigment, dog. What do I? That's why I got out. Where you think I got all them papers I just showed you from? I stole all. I was stealing shit all out the encyclopedias and everything. I was going to fact check everything I had been researching since 2017, fucking with Kanika. Everything I had been putting into place, I had to go fact check myself. That's why I ain't got time to doubt myself, go backwards with no nigga. I do none of that shit. I'm going forward. I'm learning this shit I'm learning now. Guess what I'm doing? Learning it as I go, right here, live, like I've been doing, and I look up anything you want to look at. I got them get up off this bitch and go live and invite you because I'm going to talk one-on-one and on my goddamn phone with any nigga that want to go head-to-head on some shit like that. Because I already did, and nigga, I researched, triple research, double check, triple check, triple. I've been thinking about this shit 5 years, and everything I'm saying falling right in place, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, all right. I got them all okay then. See, I'm trying to show you something. These folks right here, this nigga like Dr. Saber, man. This nigga like Dr. Saber. Look at these niggas. Humanity. It's another word, man. It's a whole lot of words I got this thing, man. We got a lot of motherfucking respect, my nigga. We got a lot of motherfucking goddamn. I got a lot of shit to do. I got a lot of shit to do about this shit, you know. That just, man, I keep on wanting to say it blow my top, but this is what I've been saying the whole time. Look at these people. Them picnics in Africa, man. Pau Forest. Boy. And then if you saying we were connected, they had to bomb that bitch some kind of way. Because ain't no such thing as no tectonic plates, dog. Ain't no such thing as no tectonic plates. Ain't no such thing as no tectonic plates. So the land separated, they bombed and they cut it the same way they cut the Suez Canal. And the same way they dropped Atlantis, right there in that same spot. See? The Anunnaki. That's where you get the Nyack Eskimos. The Mongolians, Northeasterners, they playing games, the space strip, all that shit they running. The Mongolians, they get down the Trump mother strip, all that shit they running. They holding played us too close, bro. They holding played us too close, bro. And so I'm showing these folks come out the West right here. They're right in their door to Africa. They're right in their door to Africa. See, niggas got that, they got this thing where they want to battle. I ain't African. I'm melanated, dog. I'm rocking with the sun. I'm on the melanated side of the road. The earth, the sun coming down that battle from goddamn, from the motherfucking east over to the south, and it don't like the north. The sun, who made the sun not like the motherfucker? That's nature. And that's why these people play like they play. And then they try to hide that, man. The main thing I told y'all I was gonna do is locate these people before I left this bitch. I go play my video with all I was talking about. I used to be laid over there, let everybody talk crazy, cuss motherfuckers out there fucking with me while I was on the way out. I said, I'm gonna find these whole locations because I know if I went to war, I wouldn't want a nigga to know how to put their thumb on me. The best place to hide is in plain sight. Just like they hid all this shit up on our nose in plain sight and everybody running to Africa to dig in the ground. I'm glad we did go over there first though. So now we can come and understand our connection to them Africans. They doing just what you want to do. Melanated people banging against each other. I know we got some retarded Americans, we got some retarded Africans and all that shit, but the truth, we on the melanated side of the earth is what I'm on. And we got connection to them folks because the goddamn OMEC calendar proves that we got connection to them. And we got connection to all these bitches because them bitches been coming over here getting our motherfucking dope. And I don't like when no nigga run off with no bricks, dog. I don't like when nigga run off with them, bro. I hate nigga that fought the game, oh, dog. I don't even like Jack Boy Rob on. I don't like the kind of nigga, dog. Yeah. There's enough shit I help a nigga get their own, you know, somehow. I'm just saying, nigga, I come from a dope nigga perspective, man. We the plug, nigga. We were plugging the Africans. We got the western side of the world. That's where the dope comes from, nigga. All the marijuana and cocaine a nigga want. And that's what we did. That's what Christopher Colombo said we were doing when he bust down off into goddamn South America and the Bahamas with that New World shit. The New World ain't the motherfucking North America. The New World is South America. He ain't head to no damn North America. He went down to South America in the West. And North America is west, west, north. That's why we was already usurped into they shit for real. Cause they coming across the mud, they coming across the falls, they coming across down out of the mountains, up back out of the valley, from the falls, over the water falling at. And that's where they make it ball at. And then stand up and tell you about the Pacific and relocate motherfucking shit that sit in the center and relocate it to the Pacific. And then you ask them why you can't just go to the Pacific, to the Indian Ocean. And then they look stupid. Because they can't do it. Then they'll tell you we can't do it because we can't get to the Arctic. I'm not asking you to go up to the Arctic, up to your Arctic. You said the Arctic is up over my head up there. I'm not asking you to drive your boat up the hill. I'm asking you to drive it around the backside of this so-called water ball, nigga. I'm asking you to drive that bitch right around the water ball and stay at the same latitude, longitude, and just drive it straight on around that bitch and end up in the ocean. I know. I see a picture I want to look at. I know. But I think I see some I don't like. It's your helmet. There it is. Find that nigga behind. There you go. See? There we go. There the kind of shit we need to see. There we go. The missionary. Yeah, there we go. The usurp. Come take me. There we go. Out there with the big pigs. There we go. So that's the kind of shit I want to see. See? Went over there to them folks. She like they already started cutting their arms and shit off with some shit. What the fuck going on? Let me see what's going on. Them little people, look at this nigga. You know that white boy ain't no more. Goddamn about 5'8", 6 feet tall. King. And so they saying all these more. They showing them. They showing where they at right up next round. Man, them hoes bombed that shit, dropped that landers up under that motherfucker, and then now they got them floating on the store. I would never my plug. I know that's real, my nigga. Goddamn, my nigga. These hoes, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This man, these hoes bombed this motherfucker, dog. They dropped Atlantis and the Anunnaki, the Atlantis, they dropped that shit in the water, and what was left, they claimed to be the motherfucking Royal Islands. I found, no. They claim to be the Royal Island, but I found Scotland and all this shit on that bitch. I've been doing it for a little minute. I had found Scotland and everything on that bitch. Now we gotta do this shit like goddamn phone. I would die the whole motherfucking phone. Translate from Italian. Yeah, translate from Italian to English. Translate, boom, there you go. Himalayan at Amazon. Oh, so that's the Amazon? The Amazon is in South America and that's west. Okay, what the fuck they got hold of? That Amazon bookstore up there. Say, tell me something. Don't need to translate. So, look at this nigga on. Look there. So, look there. In the pygmy land. All up in our shit. And got a nigga looking for a North Pole. And they right in the center of goddamn. These hoes right in the middle of the goddamn center, in the center of the motherfucking earth, nigga. We have located, me, T-Man, Ozzy Galloway. Yeah, this day we gonna stamp this shit that we found the motherfucking Middle West. And we found the Middle South. And I told y'all the Middle East was actually located on the south. I pat myself on the back. Cause they can't fuck with that. And we also found the middle north, nigga. North America shit west, north. We west, north. We west, north. Man, nigga, ain't nobody never said, I got some shit I call goddamn true east. I'm making up my own shit as I go. They make that shit up and they go, shit. I got my own language and everything. This Aramaica, nigga. And the reason I choose Aramaica, cause Aramaica is gonna tell on them with them languages and shit. See what I'm saying? Because the ancient language is goddamn, what all the little books? What all the little books at? What all the little books? I always play T, man. See my little books and shit. I got a little tour book and shit. Now this my shit to teach me Latin and all that old shit right up. I got all the Bible book where I showed you how they claim the four corners and the language, how they changed the language from Aramaic, but the goddamn true language that goddamn came up, it was Hammeric. It was Hammeric. Aramaic. I told you what the motherfucker was speaking was distinguishing between Hebrew and the mother. They try to say Hebrew was older than Aramaic, but they lying now. I looked that shit over there. I'm like, man, this shit, these motherfuckers changing all this shit. These hoes got a Baron Jr. for the children to learn. Man, they don't goddamn Baron Jr. Never been no damn Baron Jr., man. You all crazy. You all crazy. Look at them all. Look at them. What y'all doing over there? What y'all doing over there? I want to go investigate Madagascar because they keep on talking about them goddamn African women in them prison in Madagascar. I don't want to get over there too because that's where they made all them gas cars at. Yeah. Lehigh Coca and all them motherfuckers. Japanese, Japanese Spitfire. What the Japanese, what the fuck is that? What the Japanese got to do with this shit here? See what I'm saying? So I told you right on through that cut, Joe, what Japan really sit at. They ain't got to do what the Japanese got to do with it here. What y'all got going on? I need to get in here and read some of this shit, don't I, y'all? Yup. And start running my mouth from mouth. Get in here and read some of this shit. This shit ain't right. So look it up. Uganda gave aid to Britain. But I ain't got all track now. I want to know about them goddamn first pig. I want to know about them goddamn one long eye. Though I don't know one I want to know something about. Them the ones I want now. I want to know about long eye. Oh, fuck, what they at? What they at? The ones I asked for, bitch. Them the ones I want. Let me go back. Now, let's go goddamn read up on these folks, man, see what we got going on. Nah, they just went to the regular pygmy. I need the long eye. That ain't none of them. Images of pygmy long eye on the mouth. Shit, say right here though. Oh, this shit say right here though. Boom, good right here. Right there. Take me to the most shit for. Creepersacola, the pygmy. What is this, man? Translate. Twilight of Pygmies, Life Gate. Twilight of Pygmy, Mouth Gate. I gotta go do some more research, y'all. Yeah, I gotta goddamn. I mean, I'm goddamn trying to hold the goddamn phone, T man. T man, then your shit used to be purple or something. When your avatar purple for a long time. I mean, I used to have to tell me, don't block T man. Me and T man be arguing so goddamn hard. Them baby ready to block. No, 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 don't block him. No, don't block him. No, don't block him. No, don't block him. I know that nigga come back. Go challenge my ass. I'm trying to see, man, Twilight of the Pygmy, Life Gate. I gotta research this shit. And click on some more of these pictures, go back out again. They found it. They can't say they ain't found it because this shit said images. This shit say images of pygmy long high on mouth. They ain't say they didn't find the church. They showed me this right here. I wish I was back in see. I don't even think I'm in Google. What this shit say? Augie Independisa. Let me see what they had translate there. See what this is. Translate what it say. Today, the independence and culture of the pygmies are in danger. No shit. We started at the beginning of the Nile where God happy dwell. There was pygmies too. Mm. Mm. Let's see. Well, that what came up for that land, y'all. And that's the land right next door to it, and it's in the west. It's in the west. It's on the west side of the mouth. It's on the west side of the mouth. So we ain't got no connection to Africa. We ain't got, man, melanated people gotta have a connection. They got our ass fighting against each other. I ain't from Africa. Yeah, you from Africa. I ain't from Africa. No, we want more. We been doing that shit for so long. We melanated beings on the earth where they goddamn taking melanin that I don't know at $400 a gram, goddamn, and taking organs and eating and drinking your ass up. What the fuck they been doing the whole time? Eating and drinking your ass up and still begging for your motherfucking organs and shit. These folks crazy and took my goddamn baby kidney and everything. Cause nigga, if you live in pop out, baby. Cause I'm gonna go asshole crazy for you. They niggas ain't talking about shit. They done throw Zari out the shit. He motherfucker crazy, man. You got that. You got that. What it is? You need to be blue. Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Police, yeah. They had me goddamn. I had goddamn started doing police work with them niggas. It made me so mad. I started looking them niggas up. I ain't never say nothing to them niggas. Though. I throw a little somebody that let them niggas know leave me the fuck alone. They ain't doing that shit like a motherfucker. I be trying to stay on the goddamn knowledge though. On my goddamn mouth at. We can go look this shit up together. Y'all don't look some of this shit up. I got down zoom in. We go look that shit up. Cause I want to know. Cause see, I can do it on my phone. But see, I want to know what this land right here is now. See, this what I was trying to tell you to me. I was in the middle of that bitch. Damn, I fucked up. I want to know what this land is, right? And I still want to go straight to the middle of it, though. Cause man, this shit, man, I want to know. I gotta know. Okay, I want to know what this land is. That shit, I want to know what that shit is right there. For one thing. That shit right there. Then I want to know what this shit is right here. I want to know what the rest of these lands is around here. Let me see what goddamn north. Let me see what middle north is, y'all. Hold on. Let's see what middle north is. Let's blow this whole up. Let me see what middle north is on this bitch. And I want to know what middle east, middle northeast is. That shit Nova. Oh yeah, I had found Switzerland and all that shit. What the fuck? They got that part of ice. What the fuck that is? What that is? Find all this shit, y'all. I got to. This shit got that falling right in my lap like it's supposed to. Like it's an ice. What the fuck is this? What that shit say? Zem. That ain't Zimbabwe, is it? No. What the fuck that is? What I be doing? See, I go over here. Right here, goddamn, on the map at. I'm saying, show me on the map. See, I want to know what that is right there. And I want to know what this shit is over here. But I'm going to start right here. Let me type some of this shit in. Y'all see this shit? This is at Nova, Zembla. What that is, y'all? Show. What that is. What that is, y'all? Now I gotta goddamn go on this bitch. So I had this shit set up. And I was just go right back in that bitch. This is my other phone now. I hate this little phone right here. It be like crazy. Do the user computer so you can show. I can show them on the phone, nigga. So I be talking to myself. Hold up. I'm gonna look that up right now. Look that up right now. Zembla. What that is? Zembla. No. Zembla. Zembla. I want to see what that shit is first. Just got my curiosity. I want to know what that is. Though. Let's see on the development. Car receipt. What the fuck the car receipt is? What the fuck this shit is? There it is right there. There it is right there. See? No. On car gets a blast. Russia. So Russia already claimed that over there. So Russia in the north. See the mountains make a circle. See, damn, they don't know proving us right, dog. Let me chill for a minute. See them mountains is the reason they say that up over your head in the Arctic and all that shit. That shit sitting right there in the middle, man. And them mountains, you got a ring. That freedom ring, man, you got a mountain ring, just like Iceland, you got a mountain ring. We just sit, let's rush it up. Rush got all that shit up by themselves. They said they rush it up. Okay, fuck that. Fuck that. Now I want to go find out. They rush it out. Russia come out. Okay, that's right. That's about right. Okay, I go along with that. Now I want to go see what this is. Now I want to go see what this is. See, it's easy. You just go find the shit and put it with your research and make it do what it do. Cause now I want to know. Let me zoom out the reality that y'all see where I'm going. See where I'm going. I went to. See, I'm going all the way to the north. This the north. See that? See how I say north? See? See? It's that north too. Marydale North. I think I looked. I think me and ATL looked this shit up before. I believe. I don't know what this shit is over here though. See how they look at that land ain't got no writing on it. 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 It was writing on that bitch on that Mercator map. I'm gonna go get that bitch. I'm gonna find out what land it is, motherfucker. See, they ain't got shit. Them hoes ain't got no names on that shit. Fuck them all. Them whole beats. Let me see what this is though. There's gotta be something to do with that east. We in the east. Now let's go out there and see what this is right here. But, you respect my nigga. Shit, you motherfucker when the fuck on by my little phone, I had to go start playing crazy, go goddamn get an air conditioning bed and shit. So trip on phone couldn't make me no money no more. Shit. I started going to the library, just start fact checking my shit out. I couldn't get no phone. My whole my about 7 pounds that bitch fuck with these niggas, man. I'm trying to see. I gotta think that shit upside down. I gotta try to read this shit. I gotta try to read this shit right here. Y'all see this shit? You see it be upside down. I gotta try to read this shit. I gotta try to make sense out of this shit right here. I gotta try to make sense out of this shit right here. Just like it say QU. Man, I gotta make sense of this shit. What that shit say right there? I got to make sense of this shit. I remember my first I found out about Japan. I got there said I went to bed saying Geopon, Japanese. That's that shit. I need to go to the library and get a book. You be on yo, you got there. You better get some books. They trying to goddamn start goddamn getting rid of all the damn books. Cause they get too much real shit on them. That shit say Q almost down, so they ain't no G. That's G. G-A. What that is? Yeah. Damn, I gotta turn my computer upside down around this bitch. The fuck that shit say? The fuck that shit? Oh, it said QIHABT. Mike said, you're saying it's uninhabitable. What that shit say? RIGNEINUA. Man, somebody type that shit in there for me. See what this shit say, man. Yeah, get my other phone. Hold on, I'm gonna try to type. I'm gonna try to figure out what this shit is. I'm gonna try to figure out what this shit is right now. My phone. Try to figure out what this shit is right here, man. Figure out what this shit is right here. So Zoma, that shit went to that's Russell. Okay, so they got Russell on that bitch silver to the motherfucker. Outside of the mountains of goddamn. So where Alaska? Okay, don't worry about it. See how you about that Arctic, Alaska, all that dope shit? They said ain't no center, man. They all crazy. They gave it too much to go on. Well, I had something from a nigga, put it in a book. So I put it on the internet, bitch. Hold on. Gotta try to figure out what that shit out. What I said, Q. I said Q. It gotta be QU. QUI. The fuck I said that shit is, man. QUIHABT. I, let's say, N-U-A. That ought to be enough of this shit. That ought to be enough of this shit. This shit say, this shit say. I gotta figure out what the fuck that shit say, man. Dang shit, I gotta find out what that shit say. I gotta find out what that shit say. I think I got some. What this shit say? This what this say. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, from the survey saying there might be a typo in, one result points to one result points. Put this shit back on there. One result points to Quevo, Quevo, Austria, largest warehouse located within Bina Airport. Hmm? Where it located at? Yeah. Is that what I'm talking about? Is that damn that bitch? Nah, hold up. What this shit is right now. I'm trying to see what this shit is. I don't wanna let these hoes do nothing. I hate when hoes go to fucking with a nigga cookies and shit. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with that. I ain't fucking with that. I should've went on that now. Austria is where they temple was at where I showed y'all where they got remember I showed y'all the other day where I said that's where they temple at right there. That's where they synagogue at right there. That's where they met right there. Austria, all the Mongolians and shit and European they met up right there and set up and wrote all their little books and shit. Remember I told y'all that shit? Remember I told y'all that shit? And that shit it came up with Austria, but I wanna be sure though. I wanna be sure. So Austria close to Austria. I'm gonna go see what Austria close to. Show me Austria on the map. I ain't said the Austria shit way over there. That ain't it. But it could be, cause they could be playing. That ain't it though. Man, what the fuck is that, man? QUIHABTAMO. I don't know, y'all. See, I try to type this shit in this bitch again. Them whole folk the wrong one tonight. QUI. Then put a space in it. QUIHABTAMO. Um, let me see. Let me see. That shit is Quantaku was a powerful Native American black cultural poetry according to 1582. Fernando. Uh-oh. This shit say the map of the kingdom of Wadaha. The map of the kingdom of Wada. That's 17, son. Fuck Google. I gotta get that. See, that's why I like encyclopedia. You gotta go in this bitch and ask about what the botanical say. It said quad quad something. Quad we quad we quad we quatum. Waha Waha. What is it is? Guantanamo, what Guantanamo Bay is? What is Guantanamo? What is it at? See some images of this shit, man. Shit said, this shit said, this shit keep taking me over there. You took me over there where the other shit took me at. Oh, man. North Atlantic Ocean. I can't find, man. I want to know what the fuck this shit is. Bad as it is. Hold up. Tell this shit down. What the hell? What's that shit say? That shit say DEQU DEQUAH. I'm about to go to sleep on this one, wake back up on this motherfucker. I'm gonna figure this shit out. I wanna know what that land is. It's something to do with that east. It's something to do with that east. I know it's gonna be some Mongolian shit. If ain't no Mongolian shit, gonna have to be some Mongolian shit. Why do I say D E D E Q U D E Q U? What that is? A H A U? What is it? What is it? What is it, y'all? What is it? The fuck this shit is? What this shit say? Let's see what this shit is, y'all. See what this shit is. See what, oh, so let me see what this shit is. Quahatachian. Mapa di Oh, I think we got it. I can. Aquahama. On my mapa di Qua. Is one of 5 indigenous maps from the 16th century Valley of Puvia. It documents the history of the Chicha, the Chichamika. I told them that water, when I told about that water kept turning into the Chicha. Who that was said something about the Chick? Somebody came in my chat the other day said something about them Chicha. See? Please don't turn around. Hold up. Now we gotta go through and see what's going on. See? You click on this shit on the little map, see what come up. That what kind of what that is? What that is? Let me read up on this shit. Violent disease mouth. Excuse call it out with history, style, and calm. What this shit is? Aztec cartography history. Totica. My views not already. Mesoamerican cartography, those who minor European ancient ancestors. For example, the details of facial expression described in the mythical cave or them caves. It says mythical. The mythical cave of Chichamota of the town of in the heart in the valley of Pubi. So I supposed to be looked at it and see that word 3 times. What the fuck is Publa? Whatever, yeah, Publa. In the immediate of the Omazak, Royal Mountain Range, yonder 2005 story in the 12th, 16th century. That's the right time. The story told the minstrel started and it starts while the Olmec Excalibur were attacking the city of Choda. What the fuck is these folks talking about now? Let's see the Lord, serpent foot, what the serpent foot, the brother lip, fuck is all this shit to find a famous I gotta go look over this motherfucking shit here. This Puebla. 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 Pubela. 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 Let me see. The Quahano. The Quahano does not appear on to be a location on another surface or primary potential quality is out of the kangaroo in South Africa. There is a mention of Massachusetts. What I said was Pueba. I think that's what I said. Pueba. This shit talking goddamn Mexico. I don't even know. I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna catch that motherfucking ass. I don't know. That, oh, okay. Like we on somebody, huh? What that is? The middle range? That is. What this shit say? Aruba? Where Aruba at? Then some girl get killed over there in Aruba or some shit? What this shit say? Why would it take me to Aruba? Aruba, I don't know if it go to Aruba. Aruba? Where Aruba located at? I don't think that's it, pimp. Let's see. I don't think that's it, pimp. What country does Aruba belong to? Let's not see. Aruba is the country, contiguous country within the kingdom of the Netherlands. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's a goddamn. Is that the Netherlands? The Netherlands supposed to be next to Greenland. This shit said the kingdom of the Netherlands is not a part of the country of the Netherlands, but rather a self-government entity in its own constitutional currency and government. Here's more detailed explanation. At the kingdom of the Netherlands. Ain't that a motherfucking bitch? Greenland and them Netherlands. I told y'all. Remember I used to tell y'all something about them Netherlands and Greenland? They were gonna catch their ass. That makes sense if they saying it's the Netherlands. The Netherlands is a sovereign state comprised of four constituent countries. The Netherlands. Tell you go down. The Netherlands, Aruba, Caracal, and Saint Martin, Aruba, along with the and Saint Martin, are countries within the kingdom, meaning they have their own government. In the Netherlands, y'all think in the Netherlands right now? The Mongolians hide in the Netherlands. The Mongolians hide in the Netherlands. The Mongolians hide in the Netherlands. That shit back up though. The Mongolians hide in the Netherlands. Huh? The Mongolian Highland. I'm gonna put ancient Netherlands on this bitch. What this? I'm gonna put ancient Netherlands on this bitch. What this? I'm gonna put ancient Netherlands on this bitch. What this? I'm gonna put ancient Netherlands on this motherfucker. What this? You over to tell me something right here. And y'all better be nowhere close up in that bitch where I'm talking about that. We could have a whole lot of motherfucking problem tonight. Might have booked me a flight. Mind it though. Fuck this shit say. What the hell that at? I can't see. Is that right there? North Z. Wow. That shit does say something about some quit slam, Frank, Frank, Frank Crook, Nordo C, Nordo Z, Netherlands, what the fuck y'all? I'm trying to figure out, let me see, go back. The Netherlands up there by that goddamn so-called North Pole, ain't the Netherlands near the North Pole? Ain't the Netherlands on map? Antique mountain and another land you can't see on these geographical. Look how they showing it coming from that way too. What is it right now? Another land. That's another land. I'm gonna fuck them up while this. Is the Netherlands close to the North Pole? The Netherlands is not close to the North Pole. The North Pole is located at 90 degrees altitude, while the Netherlands is located between 50 and 54 north latitude. Therefore, the Netherlands is much closer to the equator than the North Pole. This is the distance between the Netherlands and the North Pole by 200 Amsterdam. Okay, they do it like this. What land is close to the Netherlands? The Netherlands is situated between let me see, Western Europe, West Europe, and it constitutes the border of the Netherlands, Germany, Belgium, Russia, whatever like that. The Netherlands has coast and border in the North Sea. The North Sea, bordering the North Sea.
maritime border with the United Kingdom. Germany, the United Kingdom, the United Kingdom. I think that what that shit is. It ain't got no name on it. I think that might be the UK, but ain't got no name on it. Germany, Belgium, and North Sea. I think that might be the motherfucking UK goddamn, what ain't got no goddamn name on it. And that might be the Netherlands right there next to that hoe. I'm gonna end right there. I'm gonna start fucking with that right there. I'm gonna start fucking with that right there like that. I'm gonna start fucking with that like that right there like that. I think that land that ain't got nothing on it might be the UK. That's Italy. Everybody of importance was around that circle. So goddamn, you got the pygmies coming out of the south right there. They made that shit be the middle. You got the pygmies right there. And then you got Italy right there. Wrong Italy. So what go, all you gotta do is go and you got that family close to this type. Italy wrong right there. Belgium. Italy wrong right there. It's gotta be. It gotta be some kind of Persian shit in there right there, man. The globe might be in my head, got me fucked up. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Let me see something. I do not know. Let me see something. Prince Charles had Vladimir and Pella. That nigga that's the United. That's how they got united. Man, I bet this goddamn, man, I bet that's the UK. I bet it's just I bet that's the UK. And that probably is the Netherlands, dog. The Netherlands close to the UK. Yo, the Netherlands close to the UK. Then on the other side you have. But I just seen what England was at on that bitch. I found that on that bitch. I found Scotland, England, them the Royal Islands. They gone up to the pole and he was played. I bet this, no, I want, if that's wrong, Italy right there. And they all around that song. I gotta figure that shit out. I gotta figure that shit out. Gotta go do some more map search. Gotta use more than one map anyway. I gotta figure that shit out. Well, yeah. I'm gonna go find a goddamn. I wanna go off here too and find some shit to run tonight, man. Know what I'm saying? It's already 11:20. It's about that time. It's about that motherfucking time. Man, I can't see what that shit say, man. Is that the Netherlands? Is that what that shit say? Is it RIGM or PIGMEI? What it for? Oh, crazy ass right, man. DEQU. I gotta find out what that land. I wanna know what that land is, man. Bad as fuck. But I did good though. I did good though, 'cause I just bust their ass up. I just bust their ass up with that this the magnetic rock right here. Then the same land. They started disappearing the motherfucking land right there. And this is what they call the inward sea. They said the water goes inward here. This is what they said the water was going inward right here. This is where the water supposed to rejuvenate right here. That's what they say. And it's supposed to be a magnetic rock right here, right? That shit fake. They just made themselves central. They just made themselves central intelligent. And we had plans of taking over the whole motherfucking world. And everything on the top side of that motherfucker against what's on the bottom. That's all. And this Southwest should be down, nigga. Mellow Nation 3GD, nigga. We up in this bitch. We ain't playing no goddamn game. We up in this bitch. We up in this bitch. And get all that shit up out there. That's another story. You been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit all day. Get up out there. I gotta come back to it. I gotta figure out what that land is, though. I wish it went upside down. Oh, let me show y'all this right here. Let me show y'all this right here. Yeah, let me show y'all this right here. Cause I told y'all here when let me show y'all this land right here. See that land right there? Wow, that was to my when I was goddamn it, when I was first time, I'm gonna show y'all that right there. That land right there. I had looked that shit up right there. But I had looked that shit up. I had looked up. It should be I looked up Monte. The fuck did I put in there? I had looked that bitch up. Damn, now I can't see the shit. I had looked this motherfucker up. I said Monte. And I said there was a P. Yeah, it started PF. PF. Hold on, let me see something. I had looked that motherfucker up. I lost my phone. Lost my phone, y'all. Dang. What the fuck I do with the phone? PFAT. PLA. I looked that shit up. Shouldn't that shit be in my goddamn history of looking shit up? Let me go see. That shit should be in my motherfucking history right here. Hit that. Now go back on that. Oh yeah. Here we go, y'all. This is that shit I was looking up. Right, so and how did I go in that bitch? Where did I go in that bitch at? And that one shit. Well, where I got that one at? Go with one of them motherfuckers. Go back. Go back again. Go back again. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Missy milk on the map. Tuscany. It kept coming up by Tuscany. And Tuscany is in Italy. Tuscany. Tuscany. That's what it was. I believe that's what it is. I always want to go back. And I went in there and seen it and everything. I went in there, yeah, I read. It was Tuscany. It was Tuscany. I believe I ain't mistaken that what it was. Tuscany. And it's still in Italy. Boom. See how I see how this shit kept coming up with Italy? I know that's Italy right there. I don't know nothing else. Monte Facial, there it is right there. The mountains of Italy. That's what that is. Now let me go back and show y'all. Go back and show y'all. It is it? Yeah, right there. Go back and show y'all. Right there. Right there. See? Let me lay it down. Right there. That's Tuscany. That's still Italy. They said Italy wrong. It's wrong, but what wrong see that? This Italy, man. See that? And then Christopher Columbus supposed to come from over here. That's Russia. We just found out that's Russia right there. That's Russia. And this Italy right there. Look. That's Italy. See? It's Russia. It's Greenland right here. How the fuck these hoes here and act like they got a North Pole with ice and all that bullshit, and Italy sitting right next to this magnetic rock, man? It's Italy. I got them. I got them. See, see, look, they go to Capo Mota, the Capo Mota, the Capo Mota. See that? That's the first one I showed y'all. That's the Capo Mota, and then right there. That's the mountain, that's Tuscany, that's all that shit, Italy right there next to where they said the goddamn magnetic pole supposed to be, man. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm gonna run me a pre-meal, man. God, I'm finna goddamn find a pre-meal, man. It's time to go to bed, man. I appreciate y'all coming through fucking with me, man, cause my mind be fucked up, but we just got down to scope some real shit right there. Hey, shout out to T-Man coming through fucking with my nigga. Thought, man, that nigga finna get into it. My nigga. Man, that nigga all the time. Who else came through? I think Ozzy came through. I don't know who that was, that filthy motherfucker. But I appreciate y'all coming forward. I was thinking I wish Carol would have caught this motherfucker. Well, I'm gonna run me a pre-mill. He ain't gonna have nothing to do with this. Probably go do some old shit when I cut somebody out of something. I have to go to sleep on something. Truth don't need no help, man. Hey, this a powerful goddamn. To me, it's a powerful video, man. And y'all lay it down flat, man. Just like hopscotch when you used to play hopscotch in Georgia, just like that, man. Africa sitting in the south. Then they said that was South Italy. In the corner, in the bottom right corner of that bitch. I know it because it's sitting in the south. They usurped some of the south and called it Middle East. And that's what I say. And I'm on that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm on that shit. With that being said, man, I'm finna goddamn find a pre-middle run, so I'll be back somewhere. I need to go all live on fed folks somewhere. I need to go just be everywhere. Keep my shit thin out. Keep my shit thin out. Keep my circle thin out. Goddamn, we gonna be on some real shit. Yeah, we gonna be on some real shit like always. Shout out to my girl Nick. We at Maka Kanika Belly. They got her kidney out her belly. Her mama went running to the telly. What goes on with my nigga? This shit is smelly. Look fishy. Watch how I get ready. Don't need no help. They ain't gonna bend, break, no fold. All we gotta do is support the truth. And we just bust them hoes up. I ought to show y'all the Muncie. I ought to show y'all the Mercator map where they started trying to disappear that land. When I called them, I said, they trying to disappear that land right there, man. Hey, shout out to my nigga ATL. My nigga Trail One drove my motherfucking nigga goddamn new. Known to my shout out to that nigga Truth Out Loud and all my other niggas that be on that map type shit. Shout out to that nigga Real Word, all them niggas that are doing their thing, man. Shout out to everybody that woke and keep waking niggas up, man, 'cause that's what we gotta do. And I'm out this bitch. I'm coming right back with a premiere, something to find something to do. 'Cause I've been studying this shit all motherfucking day. I said, what? I said, boom.